matters the most, right? Like, the problem with being friends with somebody out of region is that now you don't know who you're rooting for anymore.
Exactly.
But Yonni is a world-class talent. He's beaten Tweak. He's beaten plenty of other names, but like Tweak is all I remember at the moment.
Tweak, Buzz.
He beat Buzz too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
that was,
lord!
Like, in his debut.
That's insane to me.
Essentially.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But then he had to fight Buzz again at low tide, and that didn't go so well.
Yeah,
But then he beat Tweak, so he's on the come up right now.
He is a talented young man.
Indeed. All right, so the Bayonetta Steve matchup is one that we haven't seen for, well, since Lima left.
Yeah. And honestly, I feel like we didn't see Lima play against a ton of this Steve.
No, because he was pretty fresh back then, yeah.
But,
oh man,
What
those
a
recoveries
hang.
are so insane. Like, I think you have to hold, like, down or right.
you gotta hold something.
Yeah,
Like, hold
but not
on
that
for
L.
dear life.
Yeah.
Hold on to your horses.
If you can recover like that, you are not holding the L at minimum. Most times.
Set up the little blocks, and I love that Amaryllis just jumps onto the block.
Yeah, like, go
To
for
let
it,
it go.
challenge it. See what happens to you. Because if I get a hit versus you getting a hit, we're both taking 60.
Oh, that's shield pressure. I'm shocked that the up B didn't just, shield poke.
It's by design. If it shield pokes and shield breaks at those percents, my goodness. Okay, so that was back air, right? And it was just enough time to equip Diamond. Oh dear, that'll do it. Oh my god, but the
apparently
DI was
not.
immaculate.
Steve is kind of hefty. Wait, who else? Who else can just shield in the middle of the air like that?
No one can.
Drop the block to block the back air.
My god. Drop the block and then drop that block.
Eventually, though, Amaryllis connects with a giant fist.
Yep. Because even though Steve has a lot of good buttons to press, if you press them on Witch Time, they're not good buttons anymore.
No button is good in that.
Certainly not, except for shield.
Right. And now we see Yonni have all the time in the world to mine the diamond. Amaryllis being a little bit too patient in these scenarios.
I think it's just that Bayonetta doesn't have a lot that breaks the blocks. And if you
Maybe-
don't, then challenging them is just going to get you punished.
I suppose. I feel like there's something you can do more there than just shooting the guns.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
They could just be figuring that out as we speak on the fly. We're about to find out, because it doesn't look like Amaryllis is really losing control of this set.
No, but the thing is, any one hit means so much more with diamond in play.
So true. But that's what Bayonetta's always equipped with, right? You may not be killing with back air at like 80, like that almost did. Ooh. But your combos, if you can find that one opening, you can get rid of diamond.
Yeah, you absolutely can. Yonni setting up the insurance behind him, the blocks, so that he can go for something like that.
Yeah, that was really good, actually. But even then, Amaryllis still navigated around it. This is the beauty of Bayonetta's recovery. Oh! And it's more than just a recovery. It's an offensive tool beyond any of your imaginations.
Get a little bit extra of that mining going. We're looking for an extra set of diamond, and that's going to be a catch on the roll.
That scoop really blasts that long? I thought, like, most scoops are like a frame on the bottom, and then they kind of go to the top, but that one lasts.
Going for the gold so that he can get that faster mining and find that diamond.
Wow, look at how, oh my god, the damage on that.
It's so quick. And then, because we found it,
Okay.
no longer need to go for those resources. We have all kinds of iron here.
What on earth? I think
he
Amaryllis just put in that second up tilt, and then, oh my goodness! Could that be, no, not quite. All right, but that was really good damage.
That was insane.
The navigation of this, what a strange way to play the matchup. I really like it, though. It seems to be working.
Putting on all kinds of damage. Yonni has to answer it.
Amaryllis says, I can, in fact, wait for Steve.
Setting
I'm not
up
going to go in
blocks
there.
behind him so that he once again has insurance. Refresh the diamond. This is
Ooh.
big damage.
This could be a whole stock if it's in the right hands, my god. And whose
Really
hands
high
are more
recovery.
right than
Back
Yonni's?
throw? Oh, just barely doesn't find the angle.
Yeah.
That was checkmate too. Even if you tech that block, you get hit by the forward smash and it's over.
Yeah, Yonni was the one who, like, pretty much, like, pioneered that tech, right? Yonni said, you're dead either way, you should be. So many situations that I'm like, it's just a hair's breadth away.
Barely got the back air up before the up smash came through and clocked him.
Oh my god, what do you do? What do you do? Oh my god, that was the like ballsiest air dodge because you would travel less distance. You have to hit the wall, but it was the option that Yonni didn't expect, and that's more valuable than the space you would have gotten otherwise. Incredible gameplay!
And the classic back air comes through right after the ABK. You gotta respect it.
That was so good. That was insane, because like, Yonni was one hit away from a victory, and Amaryllis just maintained composure and picked the most like ballsy options because they were just the correct option.
And even if the back air there gets blocked, like, well, you blocked Bayo back air, it's still kind of her turn.
Yeah, it don't end, really. Not unless you SDI.
And at that point, you're in the corner.
Yeah. All right, so, interesting. Amaryllis doesn't really seem to be factoring in, like, Amaryllis will put the pressure on with the bullets on a block to, like, make it almost break, to make you think, okay, I need to be ready when that breaks to, like, minecart. But then they'll stop. And then you just wasted a minecart and it bounced off, and now you're just looking like, you're like on the other side of the wall, like, okay, now I need to get back to mining, and then Amaryllis is already upon you.
Already upon you.
Ooh, already upon you.
Yeah, again, Amaryllis doing a good job of just keeping him in the corner.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yanni, oh,
Yanni
that's
don't
a
drop
flash?
these. He don't drop
Whoa.
these. That is the most technically sound Steve in the business. Like, oh my god, what in the world was that option? You just knew?
Just drop that TNT.
Yeah. At that point, Yanni just, like, read the hell out of the approach from Amaryllis and just placed the TNT there to blow them both up.
Mining from the ledge, of course he's ready to protect that. He knows Terry back air can stage spike.
Indeed. Okay, this is a lot. This is a ludicrous amount of damage. Ooh. Okay. Okay. No, while this does benefit Steve a lot, given that Diamond will kill at absurdly early percents on this stage, it does benefit Bayonetta in the way that Amaryllis has a better chance of a comeback.
Now we do see Yanni down to the second stock. The gold comes out, so we can potentially mine fast, but Amaryllis is going to be on him so quickly.
Like, the moment it connected the shield. Oh my gosh. But I do worry about gold and the way it's going to throw off Amaryllis' timing.
Yeah, because that frame data is different.
It's faster. So much faster. Gold is the lightest metal.
It's very malleable.
Squishy. The squishy is, oh my god, this is exactly what I mean. The blast zones are so ludicrously small.
That was Yanni SDIing up because he knew to SDI, but did not know how to SDI.
Yeah, I think it would have worked on another stage, like Town and City.
If you SDI down in that scenario, you take more damage, but you do not die.
Yeah, I think Yanni just thought, well, I'm a lightish character.
Yeah. If you SDI up there, you maybe don't get the launcher hit, but if you're already in the blast zone, you're going to die.
That's a lesson you have to learn the hard way. My god.
It's one of those things where you think the correct thing to do is not get hit, but sometimes it's just to get hit differently.
Get hit less hard. Sometimes you have two options. Get hit or die. Wow. This was looking like Yanni's game by a long shot. But now it's looking like it could be anybody's.
Does still have the diamonds, though. It is potent.
Amaryllis has been hit by, like, approximately like 1 out of 20 back airs, and I'm just like losing my mind over that.
Very few forward smashes, which I feel like.
Oh, but the back air to end it all is the one that matters the most.
1 out of 20, I'll take it if that's the result when I hit it.
For certain. I feel like that wall setup aided in that. Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah, 1 out of 20 back airs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, I like those odds.
Yeah, it's not bad.
My god. But no, like the wall placement there.
Yeah.
It's like there was 1 block closer to the minecart and then 2 more, just 1 block to the left. And Yanni wound up on top of it.
Bounced him up and right in the perfect position.
It was perfect. Again, like nobody executes like Yanni when it comes to Steve.
He's here for it. Into the Enderman now for game 3.
Yanni's trying to end your man.
And even after such an early stock loss.
Yeah, really though.
He's able to hold it together. Now going to Battlefield. Yanni might live longer if we see these combos start from the ground, but Amaryllis has these platforms for combo extension.
Yeah, they counterpit you for a reason, for certain.
You got the platforms for combo extension and escape.
Yo! Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, it's really valuable when you have to have more landing options against Steve.
Big chase on the roll. Yanni takes huge advantage of it. Tons of damage. Big grab, too.
Ooh. The thing about last game was that, oh my god, he spread the living hell out of that ABK.
You know, I have seen multiple players tonight go for that same type of read and 0 out of a billion connect.
Yeah, and the reason for that is that Yanni, like, waited until game 3. It's multi-game conditioning.
Right, you didn't see him just toss it out immediately.
Yeah, Yanni says, I can win without this. Oh my
god!
god!
The sky! Still chase! Oh my goodness.
Okay. So this is going to be a much difficult. Oh, okay. This could be a whole stock, but enough damage to make it convincing. Ooh.
Oh, the
block landing, my goodness.
The block's getting him out of it. A little silly.
The last thing Amaryllis wants to let Yanni have is diamond right now.
And I think the last thing Yanni wants right now is to build a diamond when your next stock is so close. Just ride out this gold.
Oh, that forward smash was ludicrously well placed. How dare you, frankly.
And you know, it's all the things that we haven't seen connect on Amaryllis coming through now.
All of a sudden.
Fresh stock, fresh diamond, and this is hell.
I feel like Yonni just like invested in a whole different kind of stock. Yonni said, I'm going to save these options.
He invested in himself.
Yes. It was a close enough game without them that Yonni said, I'm going to save them to make sure I seal the deal. Make it feel safe, and then prove that it isn't. It never was.
Elytra out of shield to try to...
Oh my god. I mean, out of shield, it's like, on paper, yes, it's supposed to be a good option, but it's still weird.
It's so weird. He's
weird.
mining from below the ledge, can refresh ledge invincibility with it, so it's not like he's in danger, and he can come up from the ledge with a forward smash.
That block placement, yeah. I never even thought about the threat of that. And like...
This character is a menace no matter where they are on or off stage.
He said, let me show you how we do planking these days.
Said literal wood planking.
My god. Okay.
He's so
I
content.
love the read there, but it just wasn't correct.
Yanni's just not pressing buttons early.
What are you doing?
He's locked himself in a cage.
Literally. You're not trapped. You're trapped in here with me.
He can't be contained.
I was so worried about the down air there, but Amaryllis was up there so quick that the down air didn't even have time to spawn.
Yonni again comfy in the corner.
Look at this. Like
He's mined so much that he's out of the resource to mine.
he doesn't even want to like waste any more resources.
He's punching the dirt.
If he spawns another diamond, it's just a waste at this point. So he'd rather mine with his bare hands.
Fresh diamond.
Ooh.
He just went for it.
Oh, I really thought that was going to be a back air. All right. Now, we've seen Amaryllis rob people before, namely on Tuesday this week. However,
Oh, yeah.
Yanni said, I have a security system in place to protect these diamonds. Dear God, that was incredible.
Yanni did
Those
a great job. He
options.
built little houses for himself to live in.
Real estate's a sound market to invest in these days.
You know, right now,
And if we're seeing anything, it's that he's getting stocks.
getting stocks.
My
he
God.
knows how to invest.
Yeah, Amaryllis had a really sound judgment on most of those games and most of those interactions. But Yanni, in Game 3, just decided that he would throw his entire game plan up to that point out the window and just do some crackhead options, and that's what matters.
Slowed it down a little bit and said, you know what, I am going to build a house.
And I am going to forward smash here, under the wedge.
Right, I am
What
going
the hell?
to start planking and mining from below the ledge here. And what are you going to do about it?
If anything, it's flattering, right? Like, if you push Yanni to that degree of a game plan, like, it's because you earned it.
You did earn it.
Yeah. Like, Yanni doesn't want to do that.
Are
Yanni
you
knows
happy
how
with
people
what you
feel
earned?
about
I don't know, man.